Alright. What? Did I walk out? I walked out. My bad. Sup, dude?
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Yes.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not
Yeah, I got
much
rid of
a
the
leap
cereal
to
man.
take
He
down
wasn't
a
part of a balanced
courser.
breakfast.
How'd you manage to get it decoded?
Let's see.
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry.
Like you're in such a
They
place
just
to talk.
have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers.
I need to get out of my own way.
You instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All
Really?
the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it
covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Protect and serve.
Okay. Well, I guess that's that then. Oh, so this hair doesn't really work well with this, whatever.
Ugh, what the hell aroma is that?
He's doing as best as he can. He can't help that his smell is mutating. Okay, let's head back to... I'm not getting Brotherhood to help because they suck. Minutemen. I'm probably gonna go back to Railroad. Why can't I fast travel from there? That sucks. I'll just leave. But yeah, I'll just head back to Railroads. Okay, let's get this out of the way then.
You from
Hello.
one of those vaults?
Desdemona.
You got too many teeth to
need
be
something?
a scaver.
Let's see. Plans.
I
Yeah.
have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me into the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
Oh yeah, she doesn't know about that.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The interceptor can hijack their signal and send me instead.
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
1 more hour until my shift ends.
Okay. Yo, dude.
Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
Hey there.
Why did you go back to sleep when I just woke you up? I've woken him up like twice tonight.
Ready to hand over the plans? This is the big one.
Yes, it is. Let's see. Here we
Here
go.
you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid.
Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves. Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
Yeah. I knew you could do it.
You could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. Psh, by the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
Let's see.
Nice work, Tom. Glad you're on our side.
Hey, tell that to Carrington, though. We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. It should fit over at Mercer's safe house. Pam's already given that place her full blessing. I'll flag some runners to deliver the components there.
Okay.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing something.
Like how clueless he is. He's just like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, actually what am I doing? Because I don't really know at the moment. Build a reflector platform. Which is... somewhere? Ah. Yeah, that's right. I forgot I made that. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Okay, so I went and I built the teleportation device thing, and I didn't record it because it was just like, just put it there.
You got the platform built yet?
Yeah.
Tick tock, tick tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
I got the thing.
Easy. I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually build this crazy thing. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, the ingredients pretty common. But there's 3 specialty items that I just can't grab from our safe houses.
Oh.
You find those, and we'll knock down the gates of hell.
Sweet. I
Thanks,
will find
Tom.
the things.
I'll find them.
I don't doubt it for 1 minute. After you get the gettables, meet me at the build site.
What are the getables, by the way? Military sites, circuit board, sensor module, biometric scanner. Depending on the components, I might actually just have it, so I'm gonna go over and see if I do have it. Because I might. If not, then the next time you'll see me will be like going to the different places. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I have a relay dish. That's right. I have molecular beam, I have stabilized refractor, I have these items. They're all powered. That looks so very stable that I just want to jump into it. It seems so stable right now. What else are the things that we need, actually? Because I didn't even need to go out and look for most stuff. So what is this? Really? Oh, okay. What does this say? For a biometric scanner, build the console. I might actually have that also. I'll have to go look through. Okay, I do have this. I'm just trying to figure out what looks best, and like the answer is nothing looks best. It all looks so incredibly terrible. Okay. That looks like all the things that we need. So...
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something.
Yes.
What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Patriot.
I like the name. Sounds encouraging.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces.
Really?
You need to infiltrate them.
Really?
Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
How?
How do I infiltrate them?
You're going to have to sell them a lie. It's best to stick as close to the truth as possible. And you're going to have to think on your feet. We don't know what's waiting for you. If you make it at all.
Alright.
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Alright. I'm scared. I'm
We're gonna have to
actually
cut a few
scared.
corners with the scan.
Okay, I saved the game, said bye to Nick. Now I'm here. Well, am I supposed to feel a tingly sensation in my brain? Is that a normal response? Is that a... I can't move.
So stand still. We gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice.
Bye,
Let's
Nick.
see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get
I'm
all
feeling
the
it
information
tingling
you
in my
can.
brain.
About synths, about the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Well. Nick? Oh. Nick is here, apparently. Okay. I didn't think he'd be able to come with me, but I guess maybe because I have some mods, he's teleported. I have a mod that does stuff with his AI. Makes it with it.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Oh man. I trust about 0% of all this. Bye, Nick. I have a sinking sensation.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
So, I think I've mentioned before, but I do know I already know. The game was already spoiled to me way before I actually got like even partway through the game. It was spoiled. So I know basically what's happening.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am. Good evening.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, honey? What do you want me to
I
do?
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
It's only slightly arrogant that you call yourself Father.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, Your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness.
Yeah, because it only looked like he
beyond
aged
any
maybe 10
normal
years
human
in the whole
lifespan.
end when it was actually 60
He never
years.
failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So that was a manipulation.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way.
Not exactly
Ultimately,
the same
the Commonwealth
I meant
has
it
nothing
differently.
to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just
If I sound
give it
unconvinced,
time.
then they'll have to
Give
keep
the
me.
Institute a
Well, I
chance.
still can't
The
agree to
Institute is
everything.
now
That's
your
how it goes.
home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
Dr.
They've
Lee
all been notified of
was
your
in Fallout
arrival,
3,
of
I
course.
think.
Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Well, I mean, that happened. Now, yeah.